Fabric consumers all over the world purchase large amounts of fabric that they store and may never use. In an effort to help the environment and minimize waste, fabric thrift stores have opened across the country. Today, Hidden Gems visits Swansons Fabrics in Turners Falls to talk to them about how they've created a reuse system for fabric and yarn.
I opened my store, Swansons Fabrics, in May of 2020. I was supposed to get a job at Greenfield Middle School teaching sewing, but the pandemic hit, and just when the only thing anyone needed to know was how to sew a mask, they cut the program and canceled the position, so I didn't have a job. So I got Swansons Fabrics started with my stimulus check from the government. I got a pod of fabric delivered from a friend who I knew in New Jersey who had a whole lot stashed away from her mom. And then in August of 2020, I opened my brick and mortar store. Swansons Fabrics is a thrift store of fabric and fiber craft supplies, and we are located at 106 Avenue A in downtown Turners Falls. And then we have a second location a half mile down the road at 320 Avenue A, which is called the Stash House. And the Stash House is where everything gets donated and processed, and our members and volunteers can come help. The policy here is that we say yes to everything and anything that has to do with the fiber arts. And so we say, you bring us everything that you've got, and it's our problem to go through it and decide what needs to be thrown away, if anything, but we don't throw very much away at all. We mostly just sort and organize and get things back out to the community. No, people can bring as little or as much as they want, and whenever they donate, we just say, is there anything that we have that you would like in return? And we don't weigh it or anything. We just, whatever you bring, you can then take whatever you need for your next project. It's really hard to recycle fabrics, and even though it's now illegal to throw away textiles in Massachusetts, but the state doesn't have a good recycling program for your fabric. So really the only thing to do is to try to find some place like this where what we do with small scraps is we call it hot garbage, and we put it in bags for $5 a pound and send it out into the world to children for crafts, for whatever people need it for. The cool thing about fabric is that no matter how big it is useful for something. If it's a patch, it's a patch, but it's still useful.
Thanks for watching, and make sure to bring your extra fabric to Swansons.